Oh boy, they went get him, huh? What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugas. And today I'm going to talk about today's breaking news. The Washington Commanders have traded for Saints defensive back Marshon Lattimore. And the Eagles need an edge rusher. Before I get into this video, man, for anyone, if you want to drop a dollar on the Cash App, follow me on social media. Also, I co-host a sports talk radio show every Sunday. All that information is down in the description box. If you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure y'all hit the bell notification button, subscribe button, like the video, and share it with your folks. Um, it's funny, man, because I was talking to my dad last night, who's a Saints fan. And I told him, I said, look, man, one thing I don't want you to do, because I talked to him after, Dennis Allen got fired and everything. I said, look, y'all about to rebuild. All I ask is don't trade Marshon Lattimore to Washington. And lo and behold, they trade Marshon Lattimore to Washington. First off, from a Washington perspective, this a really good move with them, yo. They need corners, and they got a guy whenever he's healthy. He's one of the better corners in the league, yo. So that's a really good move for them. And as an Eagles fan, I don't like the guy. Like he gives us trouble. Like he really is. He's annoying to us, yo. I remember the playoff game in New Orleans a few years back. He got two interceptions. The first one turned the game around when the Eagles had a 14-0 lead. The second one won the game as we were driving to take the lead and the ball bounced off of Alshon Jeffrey hands right into his hands. And then a couple of years ago, while we were trying to clinch home field advantage, which we eventually did, but with Gardner Minshew, he threw a pick six right to Lattimore, and that was it. So he's been a thorn in us Eagles fans' side. And for Washington, like I said, that's a good move, man. They know we got two receivers and they got a corner now. Now, granted, he can't guard AJ and Devontae, but what it does do is the other corners they got less of a responsibility. So that's a really good move for Washington as us and the Eagles in Washington are really fighting for this NFC East. And for my Eagles, we need an edge rusher, man. Like now, we gotta go get somebody. I wanted Zadarius Smith, but Detroit snatched them up early this morning. I obviously would absolutely love Max Crosby, but I don't think we could afford him. He got a $30 million cap hit, and we only got $10 million in cap space. The Josh Huff, the bright Lord Josh Huff, the Bryce Huff, experiment is kind of holding us back in that because he's supposed to be the edge rusher we needed, and he just hasn't been that. But I feel like the Eagles are a solid edge rusher away from really contending for a Super Bowl. I would like somebody like Jadeveon Clowney. I get it. He doesn't have much production this season, but he did have 9.5 sacks with Baltimore last year when he was playing for a contender. I know he's a little older. He's 31, but I mean, we just need a player for this year. Ain't like we need to, and hopefully, Bryce Huff figure it out going forward, or Nolan Smith or somebody. But I'll get Jadeveon Clowney. That would be cool. But obviously we got to get somebody, especially with Washington making this move. But shout out to the Commanders, man. This was a good move for them, yo. Now Eagles, we got to respond. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content of my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.